Hello guys, this is my concept for a weapon modification and bosses update for creative mode. So I've put an item spawner and a player reference right here and yeah, I'm going to go over my idea. So first of all, we have our boss, which is what the player reference is supposed to be. Like that's what it's supposed to represent. And we have our boss weapon, which is a minigun. Now I got Brutus here. He's a pretty good boss. Now we're just gonna make a minigun or something. So yeah, let's say I wanted to make a Brutus boss in creative mode. Now, there would be a new device, and it would be called. Now I know we're using an item granter, but it'd be called the weapon modificator. And what it would do is, so you'd throw a weapon on. Now, if it was at real, then you'd actually be able to get it back, but there'd be a bunch of settings. So you could select you could make your own custom rarity. You can make a name for the weapon, change the damage of the weapon, like you can times it, stuff like that. And yeah, so you could change like the colors. You could probably make custom colors for what it would appear when you held it. So instead of orange, it could be like pink. Now, just to represent me getting modifying it, let's say I've made a magical rarity minigun and I've called it Brutus's magical minigun. Now it acts like a normal minigun, but you'd also be able to modify the damage. We'll use power-ups to do that. Oh wait, consumables. I used that instead. Sorry, I used that. But we'll just place that here, so it's an item spawner here, because we're not actually going to make it so he drops it. Even though we could use a sentry, I don't have enough storage like on this island. So yeah, so once you get all the settings worked out, you could choose like a path for the boss. I think that would be pretty cool. Like you got given a grid square where you could choose where it would go and kind of where it would walk using your joystick or mouse or the arrow keys, I don't know. But yeah, so to simulate exactly how these weapons would work, I'm going to place this down, set it so the damage is times by 4. The effect is infinite because we're only really going to be using this gun. And yeah, we'll place it here. And now the player reference thing, it won't like show the hologram in game just now because of how I've set it up. But we're just going to pretend I've eliminated the boss. Again, these weapons would just they wouldn't just be for bosses. You could use them at any time in any match. So we take the modifier, we take the minigun, and we're going to test it on some builds. Again, remember, before you see this is creative, so we're allowed to do dumb stuff. Alright. See, it got rid of that in about a second or two. Probably a second and a half, you can count. And we'll try brick, easy, and metal. Let's check how it tears down this. So we'll wait for it to go, and now, see, it would be really good for destroying builds. Now, I'm just going to do a few builds here, just to use for a test. This would stop it, so you wouldn't have to use like the damage amplifier or anything. You could just have a minigun in your map with a custom name and stuff like that. You could make a boss drop it, or you could just have it there normally, and you could use it like this. You could have a map where everything is stupidly OP. Or you could create your own rarities. Like, let's say the minigun background was like, you could customize it so it could like shade, like those shades and stuff. So I could do like a light blue and a pink, and I call it magical. And of course you could choose the rarity name. Now, I get a lot of people would probably put like swears and stuff like that in it, but who really cares about that? Maybe parents? But like, well, yeah, there are negatives to it. I think this would still be a really good feature. There. So I'll just end game. And honestly, yeah. I was thinking about this, like, because I was thinking of doing like a TF2 map. And, like having, maybe like, I don't know, heavies, mythic minigun, or maybe not mythic minigun, but something. So I used this to kind of show that. So another thing I was thinking of doing was like, I don't know, abilities where like you could change into different henchmen and stuff. I'll go over henchmen in another thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. The henchman one will be out after this, so thanks. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye. Yeah.